What is up, y'all? Today, I am using every single legal 2K hack. And what I'm calling 2K hacks are things that would never happen in real life, but 2K lets you do them in here where it greatly increases your championship odds. I've done over 50 My League sims, so I know exactly how this stuff works. So if you guys want to use any of these tips or tricks or whatever, be my guest. So, all right, I just did the expansion team league draft. I got Zach LaVine, Michael Porter Jr., Nikola Vucevic, Hardenstein, Anthony Simons, Draymond Green, Paul George, Emmanuel Quickly, Rui Hachimura, Colin Sexton, Tobias Harris, Max Christie, Bryce Sensabaugh, and Nikola Jovic. So, here's the number one hack that I've experienced. It was a lot better at 4 2Ks ago, but I always used to do this as a kid. I don't know if y'all know this. Y'all probably know it, but tip number one is changing. Well, it didn't work there, but changing positions. None of these guys, it's actually working. But okay, before you trade someone, always change the position before you trade someone, because look, Anthony Simons, he's at 81. You try this with Trade Finder, you'll get some decent offers. If you change him to a small forward, he becomes an 83 overall. Kind of trade I like to do. Anthony Simons at 83 overall. Or look, I could get Sacramento's top 3 protected pick and Dennis Schroeder. But let's see what it would be if he was a point guard. Could I even get that? Anthony Simons was a point guard. That trade's not even an option. There's no good trades if he's just a point guard. So that's why I always do it. Always do it before I trade something. I like to see this. The second thing I love to do is super overpowered glitchy. Well, it's trading for the swap best with Pelicans, because I think in this game they don't actually consider it. I think they have it backwards. They don't fully understand the power of a swap best, and I'll show you that later on. All right, now that our team is just incredibly mid, I did make some good trades. I picked up Bub Carrington, but I want to fast forward to the trade deadline and show you the next thing that is super overpowered. I made a lot of trades. Our team kind of sucks now, but I have buku, and I mean buku pick. Most ideal thing is we completely suck coming to the trade deadline. So, all right, well, this method usually only works when your team's very bad. And for some reason, we're hovering around 50% despite me trying to make this team god-awful. The one trick is, with your own pick, if your team's about to be bad, you trade finder, swap worst. You swap worst. That's the main key. Add it to any player. See what you could get. Look at this. This is what I like. Okay, this would be a lot better if our pick was better. On OG Anunoby and Mitchell Robinson for Max Christie and Isaiah Hardenstein. So I wish our team was bottom of the barrel. If our team was the worst team in the NBA, this would be amazing. But it's still good because we still get the better of these two picks between the two. We just still get the better one, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, that's the trick. It's not showing it right now. Yeah, this is the right one. Make sure you get the swap best. You have to make sure you get the swap best one. So we'll do this. We get the swap best from that one, and we get OG Anunoby and Mitchell Robinson. So pretty much we get Mitchell Robinson and OG Anunoby for Isaiah Hardenstein and Max Christie. I think that is a massive dub. It's not showing its true value right now because our team sucks, but this is the one. So I'll do that, and let's do it. So now we have OG Anunoby on the see what other trades I could do before this. All right, and that's the moves I want to make right now. The team itself looks like a cluster F. Look at this. Bub Carrington, Dennis Schroeder, Paul George, OG Anunoby, Nicholas Claxton, Tobias Harris. We only have small fours because I made everyone's position their best position. Mitchell Robinson, Nikola Jovic, and then, yeah, we'll sim ahead. I'll show you the next hack thing. All right, here's the next one. Contract extensions. So most of the time in the NBA, they just give them the most possible money. There's negotiations. Here are the two things I want y'all to do. First off, if a player's in his prime, 29, you give him 3 years because he won't regress. Main thing you want to do, though, make that a front contract so that you pay him now and then his salary gets cheaper and cheaper. No actual NBA player is ever taking this. You could hit him with a team option too. Seems like it doesn't really affect him, but go as low as you can. I like this threshold, right here. They still accept it. They're not happy, but they accept it. Look, so boom, $5 million contract. He's accepted the offer. So he's here for 5 more years, and his contract gets a lot better, and that will give you some room to maneuver in free agency and keep your team under the hard cap limit. Same thing for Mitchell Robinson. Since he's only 27, I could give him a 4-year deal, give him a front contract, and look at how happy he is with 11. I might even get him down to under 11 million. Right here, 10.5. Oh yeah, right there. Hit him with a team option. Look, it doesn't even affect it. We can hit him with a team option. Why not? Hit him with a team option. So it's completely your control. Boom. Boom, accepted. Another one right here. Nurkic. Okay, Nurkic is old. Minimums don't matter. We'll give him 2 years front team deal. Bro does not want to accept this. Completely up to us, but he'll accept it. Boom. So it's just small stuff like that that really helps you, things that no NBA player or GM would actually offer their player because, as a player, you'd be like, really, you're screwing me out of this much? You're really doing this to me? And it's just not worth the unnecessary BS that it causes in a real life environment. But here, it's cool. So, because they don't have feelings. It's just AI players. And then I can't wait to show you the next one. Next one is fire. I don't even know if we'll make the playoffs, but whatever. But I'm actually kind of pissed. First off, most improved player, Bub Carrington, shout out to you. I'm actually kind of pissed. We're doing way better than we should be doing. I really tried to make this team suck. Some reason I think we're the 6th seed, and then or 5th seed. Somehow we got the 5th seed, which I'm not happy about. However, I'm like, all right, if we're gonna be the 5th seed, at least we like, win some games or have a chance to win. But then freaking the 2 best players on our team died. Spinal injury for OG Anunoby. He's died. And then Mitchell Robinson, he died. He broke his leg. So, sheesh. I don't have any expectations for this. We're probably gonna lose. And then look at this. Sam Hauser dies. Why did I even make the playoffs? We got swept in the first round. For some reason, we kept winning games, and yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's cool. We lost in the first round. Skip all of this. So our next big thing happens here at the draft. This is my favorite exploit in 2K. This is a 2K26 specific exploit. So we have Milwaukee's here. That's a good one. A swap best. We have, I think that's the only one. Dang. Okay, so where are we? We're the 4th pick in the draft. All right. I got to show y'all this exploit. We're the 4th pick. We have the 18th pick, the 19th pick, and the 22nd pick. But you see, even though it was like pretty much the same, we got, we have the 19th pick. We kept our pick because we had the swap best, and the Knicks kept their pick. So essentially, we got OG Anunoby and Mitchell Robinson for Isaiah Hartenstein and Max Christie, which is a lot more lopsided when your team sucks. But use that more so if your team sucks, or even use it when your team's good. But you ultimately keep the pick anyway. So here's the best part. All right, look at how broken this is. So we're the 4th pick right now, right? Watch this. First off, I'm gonna call up who has the 3rd pick. Yo, guy with the 3rd pick. What's it gonna take? 4th pick, straight up. Bro, look at this. This is so broken. I don't care though. Most of the time I'm like, all right, well, this is stupid. Let me try and do. No, right now we're using exploits. This is the exploit. They will literally just give you the 3rd pick for the 4th pick. You say, okay, thank you, glad. Cool. All right, now we're at the 3rd pick for free, literally for free. Let's see, what is the number 2 overall pick one? What's the 2nd pick? Most of the time, these trades are not even, like, egregious. Like, it's not even, like, bro, okay, Trey Jones and a 18th pick for, like, I would do that, but let's see if there's a better one. 22nd and Jurkic for Patrick Williams. I don't want to take on that salary. Bro, I mean, honestly, dumping Paul George for Trey Jones is, like, that's a massive dub, isn't it? Is that not a massive dub? Bro, I might just do this. Keep my picks. Paul George and the 3rd pick for Trey Jones and the 2nd pick. All right, cool with that. Let's go. All right, now let's see what it takes for me to get to the number 1 overall pick. Because most of these trades, that's like, bro, who would actually accept that trade? Now we gotta go to the person with the number 1 overall pick. We say, yo, what do you want? What do you want, Utah? 2 and the 22nd pick? 2 and the 22nd? Okay, that's doable for me. I'm fine with that. Boom. We now have the number 1 pick in the draft. Moving up 4 spots, we gave up the 22nd pick, the 4th pick, and Paul George. We got back Trey Jones and the 1st pick. That seems like that's just stupid. That should not happen. See if we get the 10th pick. Now I could move my way back up. Let's see if we get the 11th pick. See if I could trade. Yo, they want to give me Yang Henson and the 9th pick for DiVincenzo? I would do this. Dude, and this is the other hack. Trading for young players right before player progression. It is so stupid. Let me see if I can do that. Did that get him? Unprotected first next year in Jeremy Grant. Heck no, brother. Okay, cool. We just picked up Yang Henson. Like another phenomenal young player. So now we can move up. Can we get number 2 in the draft from this? Number 9. Let's see what we can get. See, can we get number 8? Yes, look at this. This is what I love. Yes, I would gladly send number 9 for number 8. This is so cheap. I love it though. Let's see. Can we get number 7? 7. Bro, 7 for 8. Yes. Yes. All right. Let's see. Can we get 6? Can we get 6 for 7? 6 for 7. 6 for 7. Come on. I'm just acting like that's not a thing. I know that's a thing. I know. 6 for 7. Yeah. Ha, ha. Bro, let's see. Can we get 6 for 5? 5 for 6? Like, bro, it's so broken. And this is the best part, bro. I'm not even big enough where me making a video on it is going to change anything, bro. I'm a small ass creator, bro. This video is not even going to go crazy. And I get to keep doing this. This is awesome. Yo, let's go. So we went from, bro, 4. Literally, look at this. This is so stupid. Bro, we're at 4 now. We get to 3. Okay. Oh, they want to get me Paul George back. Nah. All right. This is where it kind of ends, but still, Nurkic and the 2027 swap best between the Cavs and Timberwolves. Both those teams are going to be trash for Patrick Williams and the 3rd pick. I'll do that. Now, see if I can get the number 2 overall pick. It may be harder since I already have the number 1. They'll probably want the number 1. Oh, okay. No, I cannot. I can't break my rule and trade a young player for, I would trade Claxton. I'm going to trade Claxton and the 3rd pick. And, I don't like trading away my 20. Man. Dennis Schroeder for bro. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so now we have the number 1 and number 2 overall picks and Lauri Markkanen by giving up Dennis Schroeder and Nick Claxton, bro. So we have the 1st and 2nd overall picks in this draft. Like, come on, bro. And what we moved from 9 to to 5 in the draft for free. Literally for free. What are the trade offers? I might... Bro, Evan Mobley? Yo, that is a crazy offer. But, nah, let's just take the 2 best players in the draft. Why not? So, Darren Peterson, and we get Carlos or Cameron Booth. Be Tom Hanson, Julius Irving, or Tom Haynes. I would take Julius Irving, but I know in this game they like Cameron Boozer more than AJ Dybonsa. So, and his floor is lower. So, Cameron Boozer on the team. Let's go. So, we got the first and second picks in the draft from what? We had the 11th? Our highest pick was the 4th. Okay, so our highest pick was the 4th. We did all that finessing, and now we have Darren Peterson and Cameron Boozer. So, we're going to sign both of them. We have 15 players on the roster right now. So, what I like to do is on the first day of free agency, especially since I don't have any free agents, I like to sign young players to minimum contracts or very low contracts. So, like this, 1 year, maybe 1 year, just so that he signs with us. I'll sign Sky Pippen Jr. He's someone who will be a minimum. Luke Kennard, okay, that's another. And Matisse Thybulle. So ideally, they accept all those. All 3 of those accept. That's fire. And then let me get 2 more. Let me get Kendrick Williams on the minimum. Let me get Jay Huff or Nick Richards. Let me get Nick Richards on a minimum. Okay, so that's 5 players. Okay, so I just signed 5 players. Our team now has 20 players. Honestly, we don't have anyone that old that's going to regress that I can trade right now. So I'm just going to advance to player progression. And then I'll show y'all what my next hack is. But the hack was trading for young players before player progression. And one of them was Bub Carrington. The other was Jett Howard I've traded for. And then we got these young guys I drafted. So another thing you could do, since I signed 20 players, all right, before you can advance, it's going to either cut your players for you since you have more than 20. So I'm going to trade 5 of them away or try to trade as many as I possibly can. And Yang Henson's one of them. I'm going to trade 2 of these young guys for, look what I could get. See if I could get player. Crazy. Okay, Keldon Johnson in a first. I could get that because, look, I need to clear up the roster spot anyway, so I might as well just pick up a pick. Look at this. I could pick up. So I could trade away 3 guys, pick up Moses Moody, a solid bench contributor, and a first. And clear up 2 roster spots when I had to clear up 5 anyway. Or I could pick up Nikola Topic if I wanted to. So as for now, I'm just going to do this, except Moses Moody and Golden State's unprotected pick because I have to get rid of, 5 players. Now I have to get rid of 3. Trade Jovic and all 3 of these guys. And look at this. I could get Jalen Suggs if I wanted to. Jared Allen and DeAndre Hunter. Trading away 3 guys for 2. Opens up a roster spot. I'm going to just go for that. Why not? Why not get Jared Allen on the team? He's a fire. So now we have 2 more players I got to get rid of. I'll do this because, look, this again goes back to that thing I said where I could change positions. I know Cameron Johnson is better at small forward, so I'm going to get him. Clear up another roster spot. Boom. Cameron Johnson, look at this. Small forward, 81. Boom, fire. Finally, the last trade I can make to make it, 5 players off the team. I can trade away Patrick Williams and Jett Howard for a first-round pick and Miles Bridges. Do that, and that brings us to 15 men on the team. And now we got picks out of that. We didn't have to cut anyone, so instead of just getting rid of the salary, we now have all this value, especially in picks and young players, where we can actually go. So all of that, and that, again, real life, none of that crap actually worked. But I did not, I'm literally having normal 2K My League rules. So I have not broken any My League rules. So right now, this again is going to be a rough starting line, rough rotation. But it's Bub Carrington, Darren Peterson, DeAndre Hunter, Cameron Boozer, Jared Allen, OG Anunoby, Lauri Markkanen, Cam Johnson, Miles Bridges, Nick Richards, Matisse Thybulle, Kendrick Williams, Luke Kennard, Kyle Anderson, Sky Pippen Jr. So I'll see y'all at the trade deadline, see if I can make some more BS moves. So again, our team is not sucking though. We're 2nd in the conference. I still will try to trade my swap worst pick. See if anyone wants it. Swap best with the Hornets. Look at this, bro. Literally, I could just steal Detroit's pick and a 2nd for that. All right, I'm going to do this one. Trade away Lauri Markkanen for James Harden. I'll give him a 2nd-round pick, too, for him. Why not? And I know he gets better at shooting guard and small forward. Nah, shooting guard is good. And then if y'all remember all those guys who signed to 1-year deals, yeah, I'm trading them all away right now. Because we only have them for 1 year, bro. Might as well pick up a pick or something else that I could actually keep. We'll give away this guy for some guy with control and a 2nd-round pick. So that's just how I am maxing it. Everyone is under our control next season. All right, Bub Carrington, Darren Peterson, DeAndre Hunter, Kyle Anderson, and then Walker Kessler. Harden, OG Anunoby off the bench, Cam Johnson, Justin Edwards, Aaron Sharp. So I'll see y'all end of the season. And without even trying to make a great roster, I go 57-25. Darren Peterson's rookie of the year, putting up 21 points a game, 8 boards, 7 assists, 1.6 steals, 1 block. Dang, shooting 47% from the field, 83% from the free throw line, and 33% from 3. Literally got him for free. Got coach of the year and executive of the year. Thank you for recognizing me. And yeah, bro, we have the better of R and Detroit's pick. I'm sure Detroit's good too. Yeah, it was just number 1 and 2, whatever. I got it for free and a second rounder. Who we go up against in the first round? It is going to be Charlotte. I'll only show you when it's competitive, but it is LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller in that front court. We used to have Jet Howard. It looks like he didn't really progress from when we had him. Bobby Portis and Nick Richards. We also used to have. Who did we trade for from Charlotte? Because Nick Richards and Jet Howard both were on our team. So we'll see. Game 1 is ours by a lot. Darren Peterson, bro. We had the number 1 pick in the draft. We had the number 4 pick. That was the closest we had. As we take game 2 as well. Darren Peterson, bro. Darren Peterson's a dog. Oh, they take 1 game. That's nice. Oh, no. Our leading engine. That's unfortunate. Is out with a broken ankle for the whole season. Yo, bruised right shoulder. Man, our whole team is dying. But, like, we have so much value in depth and picks and everything. We'll be good next year. All right, let's see it. Can we win? Well, we advance. Oh, it's close. No, it's not. It's not close. If it was close, I would have jumped in. As in the final game, OG Anunoby gives us 19. Bub Carrington gives us 18. Cameron Boozer gives us 17. And then Jared Allen gives us 16. Going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers, they have Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Max Strus, Evan Mobley, and Mitchell Robinson. Again, 2 guys that were on our team. Maybe actually, no, we never did get Max Strus, but I know Mitchell Robinson was. Wow, as they take game 1 by 3 points. That's unfortunate. Bub Carrington with 24 points, though. All right, I'm going to go to a closeout game. Nice. We tie it up. We take a game. It's 2-2. We take it 3-2. Nice. James Harden showing up, showing out. Like to see it. Let's see this. Game 6. Can we close them out? Get to the conference finals, bro? Second year in? What the heck? Yo. Oh, my God. 20 points for Harden playing through that injury, that hurt shoulder. 20 points for him. 8 assists. 19 for Cameron Boozer. 17 for Bub Carrington. 17 for OG Anunoby. 15 for Jared Allen. We go up against, bro, literally the team who we have their pick. So whichever one of us gets the lower pick, we have it. Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, Chris Middleton, Isaiah Stewart, and Jalen Duren. I wonder if Azor Thompson's on that team. Yep. Ooh, Azor Thompson's out for the season. Okay. So let's see it. I'll show y'all once it's a closeout game as we win game 1 and 2 and 3. Come on, bro. This is too easy. Bro, Harden with 23. Freaking Cameron Boozer with 29 the previous game. And in game 1, Harden again, 22. Harden's going to get that ring, bro. And he should be the Eastern Conference, finals MVP. I hope he gets. All right, let's see this. This is back and forth. Oh, yeah. Nope, it's not. We literally took control. They don't want me to jump in and see any action. As Harden puts up 15, 8 assists, a steal, and a block. Bro, 4 for 12 is nasty work, and 2 for 9 is disgusting. But he's the best player on our team that got to the finals, so I bet you it's him. It better be him. Harden's completely healthy. It's Cameron Boozer. 20 points a game, 5 boards, 3 assists, a steal and a half, and a block. 47% from the field, 26% from 3, and 90% from the free throw line. Sheesh. Okay, going up against Anthony Edwards. Yep, Robert Dillingham, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Julius Randle, and Naz Reid. I'm assuming Gobert's still on that team, but on the bench. But game 1 goes to us. 26 for Cameron Boozer. Yeah, I love that I picked him over Dabanza. As we take game 2, and Harden, another 22 points. Harden is 2 games away from winning the finals. First time in his career. Cameron Boozer, even when he doesn't even be the lead scorer, that's how he's getting these finals MVPs and stuff like that. Is because he's putting up 5 steals and 2 assists. Like, what? Bro's just balling out. Game 3 is ours. We are up 3-0 in the finals. Are you kidding me? Cameron Boozer with 24 points, 7 boards, and 5 assists. I wasn't even trying to win the championship here. I was just trying to get value. Bro, this McValue deal, bro. It's too overpowered. Calling it the McValue deal. Why not? Bro, close game. Are we finally going to be able to hop in? No. Yeah? Yeah, down 2. Minute 29 left. Let's see it. Down by 2. 90 seconds left in the finals. It looks like Anthony Edwards hurt himself at some point. They're up by 2. Oh, Anthony Edwards with a fadeaway 3. Misses it. And Rudy Gobert is on the team. There he is. He's kind of trash now. I'm assuming he regressed. Does he pick it out to Cameron Boozer for a mid-range? Cash! Just like his father before him. Anthony Edwards gets a screen. Pull up. Another 3. Hits this one. Okay, they're up by 3. Good look. That was a good look. He didn't even fade into it. That's why he made it, I think. Cameron Boozer takes it up. Contested scores this. Who can stop him? This dude is 20 years old, tearing up the league. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Gets a screen from Rudy Gobert. Another 3. Is that in? It is off. Down by 1. 30 seconds left. Bub Carrington kicks the ball ahead to Cameron Boozer. Spin move. Kicks it to Jared Allen with the assist. The whole offense runs through Cameron Boozer. And I love to see that. Bro, we got him for free. I love that. I love that we got him for free. We had the 9th pick in the draft. We got from the 9th pick to the 5th pick, then from the 5th pick to the 2nd pick, whatever. I'm going to get the number 1 pick in this year's draft, too. 1 second separating shot and game clock. I'm assuming they're going to hold for last shot here, unless they get an amazing look. Dillingham getting guarded by Bub Carrington. Dillingham for mid-range. Misses it. Harden gets the free throw. Takes it to Cameron Boozer. That's how much they trust this young buck. They give him the free throw over. James Harden, is that a good idea? So far, yes. Makes the first one. Pushes it to a 2-point game. 3-point game. Minnesota's out of timeouts. 9 seconds left. Who do they get the ball to? And this is their last hope for their season. Kick it to Robert Dillingham for 3. Contested could be. Misses. Walker Kessler gets the board. And they win the finals. Sweep. Sweep in the NBA Finals by just getting value. BS, this team would never exist in real life. First off, because the Pittsburgh Force aren't a real team. And second off, because everything I've done has been, like, illegal. Like, what team would trade away the 3rd pick for the 4th pick? Straight up, nothing else. No strings attached. Who would do that? No one. It's just lunacy, and I love it. Yo, they just got black t-shirts and pants on, bro. They said, all right, before we actually do the celebration, let's all change into our Colts dress code. It looked like a Colt right now. Jesus. But let's see. And we have a bunch of young cats who are just going to get better. Ideally, I really want James Harden to accept his player option, or as Cameron Boozer won Finals MVP. Deservingly so, it seems. Let's see it. Yeah, Cameron Boozer, Harden, 18 points. Cameron Boozer, 34.6 boards, 4 assists, a steal, and 5 turnovers. 10 for 20. That is an absolute baller right there. Finals MVP, deservingly. So, yeah, 23 points a game, 5 boards, 3 assists, 1.7 steals, 0.3 blocks, 46% from the field, 92% from the free throw line, and 57% from 3. What a sniper. Like I said, in any other league, we would not have had that guy. It looks like Harden wants to keep playing. I love it. So ideally, he comes back. He has a very high contract, I believe. So let's see the draft lottery. Let's see where our pick ends up being. Force. Okay, so we have the 26th pick. Meanwhile, the Pistons have the 30th pick. So we moved up 4 spots for free. I know it's not a lot, but it's cool. Sorry, but it would be foolish for me to not test my value in free agency. Really? It would be foolish? Bro, you would be guaranteed making $52 million. You are 37 years old. Who do you think you are? What? All right, let's see how far we could trade up in this draft. Make some trades.
A few moments later.
Yes, there it is. This is what I like to see, bro. This is what I like to see. 4th pick for the 5th pick. Cool. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Houston. And then 3rd pick. Number 3 pick. Bulls. Thank you. Thank you. Bro, what is going on? I love it. From 5 to 3 for free so far. Bars, bro. From 5 to 2 so far for free. I love it. Can we go from 5 to 1 for free? Absolutely free in this game. Bruh, come on. This is too easy. Number 1 pick in the draft, just like that. We got the number 1 pick in the draft for free. Completely free. Bro, we started at pick 28. All right, I don't even know who the best player is, but I'm going to take the best player available. Tyron Stokes. I believe he is just as good at a power forward. So, Tyron Stokes, welcome to the team. My boy. Let's go. I know I've been through all these drafts enough. No, he's the best player out of this one. Oh, Harden accepts his player option. That's amazing. I'm so glad he did that. Yo, give me this. All right, so this is the other thing I could do. Yes. All right, this is my favorite part. All right, y'all not ready for this. So I'm going to make James Harden his best possible position right now, and this is right before player progression hits. So I'm going to be trading away James Harden for the youngest best player. Concanopoulos. Bro, y'all will not be ready for this. I think that's the one I want to go with. Or Ron Holland. Either or. And at first, bro, I think Concanopoulos. Trust. This is the biggest hack, too. 85 overall James Harden for 81 overall Concanopoulos. And we just shed so much contract. Trey Mann we get as well. And Roy Hachimura. So, come back to this literally in like a few days when when I actually am able to have the team. Bro, fire. Boom. All right, I took a lot of firsts. So it's not going to be that crazy of a thing, but I did just trade for Ace Bailey. So, all right, I just signed a bunch of cheap players. So, all right, I'm going to trade away. So how many people do I have on the roster? 19. I got to trade away 4 players before this player progression thing hits. Like, I have to get rid of a player anyway. So I'm going to take the swap best with the Suns from the Wizards. And the Nets first round pick this season? Or Philly? Dude, this. I'll take it. So that's one roster spot taken up. I'll also do this. I'll trade away Walker Kessler and Yaxel Lindenborg for Jalen Duren. And at this point, I've gotten rid of all the old players on this. So, and I get to pick up a first. So maybe Jalen Duren can still progress. Maybe, I don't know. He's 23, so maybe not. But I also pick up a first. So now we could see player progression. And then after this, I could make some more trades. But let's see the player progression. See if it hit. So 6 overalls, Darren Peterson. 6 overalls, better. 3 overalls for Jalen Duren. So we just traded away Walker Kessler for him. Walker Kessler, 84. So we traded away 84 for a freaking 86. I love it. Look, Bub Carrington progressing. Cameron Boozer progressing. Concanopoulos, 3 overalls better. So he's at 84. What did we trade? Bro, where's James Harden? James Harden, 80 overall. So we traded an 80 overall for 80 overall, 37-year-old for a freaking, what was he? 20? How old was he? 20? 22-year-old, 84 overall. Ace Bailey only got 1 overall better, which is unfortunate. Trey Mann got better, 3 overalls for some reason. Tyron Stokes. All right, Justin Edwards didn't get better. So sometimes it's not hit or miss. It's not always, home runs. But Walter Clayton gets better. I signed him in free agency. Like, this team is good. Like, look, That's the biggest one I'm happiest with is Constantinople for James Harden, and that's just a massive value boost. Massive value boost. I'm gonna trade actually Ace Bailey right now because he's still young and I only have 1 year left for a star. See what I could get for him. Oh my god. Yo. Yes. Yo. Bro. For value, this would be another swap best. This is such a good trade. Justin Edwards and Ace Bailey for VJ Edgecombe. And their first round pick, that'd be cool if I was still sticking around. But for this season, bro, give me Rishi and Jalen Johnson. Just for this team, value. I like value. All I need to do is get rid of one more player. And that's my motto, bro. Value. Figure out the rest later. I'm going to get as much value as I can, and I'll figure out the rest later. Boom. And look at this. It's the last guy. I had 16 players. Have to get rid of someone for a first-round pick straight up. Let's go. Let's go, bro. This team, I have no idea. And I could cash in all this value right now for the last trade deadline, but there's just stupid value. Stupid value. So much value, it's stupid. But I like that it's stupid. And at the trade deadline, I could literally trade, since I only have 1 year left, trade all these guys for, like, higher overall players if I wanted to, or if we're doing well, I'll rock with it. So, I mean, I didn't show you the lineups, but it's going to be Bub Carrington, Darren Peterson, Rishi Shea, Jalen Johnson, and Jalen Duren. That's fire. And then Cameron Boozer, Constantinople, Trey Mann, Tyron Stokes, and Walter Clayton. So we have the number 1 overall pick in this draft. We have the number 1 and number 2 overall picks in the previous draft. And the number 1 overall pick in the draft before that. Like, bro. Actually, technically, we don't have Cooper Fly. We have the number 1 overall pick from that draft before that draft. And the number 4 overall pick in last year's draft. I could have gotten the number 3 overall pick, but it's ridiculous. So I'll see y'all at the trade deadline. Trade deadline, we are 32 games over 500. First in the conference, first in the power ranking. The only thing I might do is just trade away our swap worst. See if anyone wants it. No one wants it. People are smart. Nobody wants our pick at all. So yeah. Honestly, 30, like, as good as this team is, Durant, I don't even want to mess up the chemistry like this, bro. Real rap. What good would it be to bring in, bro? Honestly, this team is just this fire right now. I don't even think I need to do any trades. Anyone want our pick just straight up for the pick? 2 second-rounders. Wow. They know. They're like, bro, why would we want your first round pick? Get us Porzingis. Bro, am I in the business of just getting value? Should I just do that? 84 overall and Nick Richards? Bro, how are we able to eat that salary? Is it because of all those? Yo, it's because all our guys on our team are so young. And they're all, like, have that regressing, they don't make as much. All right, yeah, sure, we'll bring in Porzingis. Why not? I don't know how it's going to affect the chemistry or whatever, but we'll just bring him in. Why not? Jalen Duren's not happy about that. It's okay. Von Castle, that's good. That's good value. But, I mean, we needed a backup thing. So I just hope he feels better. I think he just got his feelings hurt. So, all right, he's still starting. I don't know why he's in his feelings, bro. It's Porzingis who's only getting 20 minutes a game. Sheesh. So, yeah, we probably going to win the championship with this team. And I'll show you the player progression after this, too. And I'll see where I leave them. So, yeah, I'll see y'all in the playoffs. Yo, since adding Kristaps Porzingis, we only lost 3 more games the entire season and went 69-13 on the year. This team is ready for a championship, bro. Like, 69 wins? Wonder if bro's feeling better. Nope. He is even more pissed off somehow. That's unfortunate, but, hey, we'll get Porzingis starting then. Why not? Look, everyone's at 80 overalls at least. All right, I'll show y'all if only when it's a close series. So, Series 1 is Tyler Hero, Trey Johnson, Quentin Grimes, Alex Sarr, and Nikola Jokic. So, like, starting lineup-wise, it looks like they're better, but it doesn't show our 80-plus overall bench, so I am not tripping about this as Game 1 go... Oi! And 2 go to us. And 3. Games 1 through 3 go to us. Darren Peterson putting up 27, 7 boards, 9 assists. I like it. I like it. Jokic put up a crazy, stat line that last Game 3. 39 points, 10 boards, 8 assists, but it still wasn't enough. I mean, we only won by 1 point, but let's see it. See the simcast. As this is... Oh, I was about to say, is it easy blowout? Is it an easy blowout, though? No, it is not. It is a close blowout. It's not a blowout. It's like a blowout. The candle's on the cake. What does that mean, Funky Bananas? All right, 1 minute and 5 seconds left. We have ball. We're up by 1. 13 seconds left. 10 seconds separating shot and game clock as Jalen Johnson gets free. The former connection from Atlanta continues to connect in Pittsburgh as Constantinople flexes his muscles. That's the UConn. So 21 seconds left. Up by 1. We are. Tyler Hero kicks it to Jokic. Porzingis does not play a lick of defense. It's crazy how many players we have from Atlanta, honestly. I forgot Porzingis came from there, too. But 10 seconds left. Darren Peterson busts him up, has the 3. Trey Johnson trying to play defense. Spin move. Is in the paint for forever. Bub Carrington puts it up. Misses. And we lose the game. Bub Carrington helping the Wizards win. Yikes. I could have made a joke about that, but I think I like Bub Carrington. So 22 points for Darren Peterson. Wow, they lose. Oh no, that's so sad. Almost as if they're going to crush them in this next thing up. And I'm not going to be worried about it. And we're going to win the championship. That's almost how it feels right now. Yo, yeah. Goodbye. Bye-bye, Jokic. As Darren Peterson, 34 points, 7 boards, 4 assists. This dude is a beast. It's amazing we won the championship without Bro last year. That's crazy. He broke his ankle. All right, Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Moses Moody, Evan Mobley, and Mitchell Robinson. I had Moses Moody on the... Did I trade him away? Cavs for someone? I don't remember. But yeah, we're going to win this too. I'll show y'all when it's the closeout game as we go 3-0 just like that. Come on, dude. I like it. That's what I like to see. 3-0 series. No messing around. We're just here. Oh, 3-0? Okay. We're going to go easy on them? Heck no. We're going easy on the top coach. Nope. Goodbye. As we beat them by 13. Cameron Boozer showing up now. 32 points, 3 boards, 2 assists, 3 steals. Concanopal, Darren Peters. Bro, this team is just... It's stupid. Like I said, bro, these hacks are just, it's hacked. Atlanta Hawks have Ace Bailey, Asa Newell, Onyeka Okongwu, Dyson Daniels, and Trey Young. So this is a revenge game for Ricochet and Jalen Johnson. For some reason, they're bringing Jalen Johnson off the bench now because Cameron Boozer was balling out. And you know what? Screw it for Porzingis too. As we go up. 3-0. Bro, I was too quick. We swept them. I had slow reactions. We beat the last game by 20. None of those games were close. So who do we go up against in the finals? Victor Wembanyama versus Darren Peterson. I can't even lie. Wembanyama's balling out. But, bro, and on paper, wow. De'Aaron Fox, Dylan Harper, Carter Bryant, Jeremy Sohan, and Victor Wembanyama. I have had multiple offers to get Carter Bryant in this game, and they offered me Stephon Castle was at 88 overall. I declined it, though. We'll see with this team. What happens? Game 1 is ours. Dude, is this a perfect playoff? Yo, we are on some Shaq and Kobe stuff. Oh, of course I said it. As we drop Game 2 by 1 point, bro. Game 3 is theirs. Wow, okay. By a lot more than 1 point. Come on, let's tie it up right now. What's the frick? We go down 3-1 in the finals. Is this just a legacy building moment? Do we just want to build a legacy? Is this what we want to do? In our home court, we cannot go out on our home court. We cannot lose in 5. We won 69 games this year. 69. Let's go. Cameron Boozer puts up 27. Ricochet puts up 23. That's what I like to see. That's what I freaking like to see. Okay. Jalen Duren broke his leg. All right. Maybe if he wasn't such a negative Nancy, he wouldn't have done that. Sorry, that's out of pocket. That's mean and out of pocket. I'm going to shrink the rotation to 9. See if that helps out. Trey Man is healthy now. So let's see it. All right. Now we have, yo, that's what I like. That's a good early lead. Come on. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Nice. Nice, bro. Game 7. Porzingis. Tingus Pingus showing up. That is what I like to see, bro. That's what I like to see. 3 blocks. Exactly what we needed, bro. Okay. Oh, Jesus. All right. Game 7 of the finals. Last year. We are at hhome. Can we make the coveted 3-0 comeback? Yo. We can. We can. We can. Whoa, can we? A little close there. No, I didn't jump in. I wasn't fast enough. I was literally trying to jump in with 6 seconds left. I got greedy. But we win the championship again. Darren Peterson with 19 points a game, 6 boards, 6 assists, 1.6 steals, 0.7 blocks, 56% from the field, 71% from the free throw line, and 46% from 3. And we go back-to-back. I have never gone back-to-back in a rebuild. We'll just call this value maxing. We'll call it value maxing. And everyone is on contract. Everyone is on contract, bro. So I'm just going to, hey, first off, I told you, if you guys use any of these tips, I don't know if you guys want to. You guys have more class than me, whatever. You don't want to do it. I usually don't do these in normal rebuilds. Like, I'll be like, all right, this is just stupid. We have the number 3 overall pick, bro. What? The number 3 overall pick in this draft. Because we had that swap best with the Philly and the last pick. So obviously I have to trade up to the number 1 overall pick, naturally, right? I don't even know who the best player in this draft is. Imagine how pissed the league would be. How do you let him get, all right, who do I want? These aren't real players. What? Why is bro going to be Tony Parker or Tony Parker? Like, how do you figure that? For AJ Johnson. And this is the thing. Before the progression, we got to trade for young players. Get rid of the old, get some young. This is literally my rule. Cool. And I'll get the 15th pick, whatever. See if I can pick up that center. Bro, he's still here. Let's go. Bruce. I traded away a center for that. So, dude, we got an 84 overall point guard. Come on, man. And a 75 overall 20-year-old. The NBA hates us. The entire NBA hates us. I'm not even... all right, I made sure we got everyone. All right, so here's the final thing. Progression. We have everyone. Let's see what it looks like. Bro, what? This is it? I mean, okay. So we have Cameron Boozer, Darren Peterson, Ricochet, Concanopal, Jalen Johnson regresses, Bub Carrington, Tyron Stokes, Aid Christopher, Jalen Duren, Trey Man, AJ Johnson did not progress. Honestly, a little underwhelming. But we have what? We have 9 guys over 84 plus. And they're all young too, so they can keep progressing. Bro, this is a W. W. We won 2 back-to-back championships, and now we have a bunch of young cast. So, yeah, and we had the #1 overall pick in this draft, too. So, hey, man. Hopefully, you guys have fun using these, and it's proof. This is overpowered. So, hey, if you liked the video, like it. And with that being said,